So the first thing you'll notice in your personal performance profile is it's been populated with all your information. Your age will give reference to your life cycle. And that's really where you want to start, is what life cycle are you in as a human operating system developing through its as you grow and as you age and as you mature as a human being. So you go through different developmental channels. So your focus from say 0 to 9 in the initial stages are completely different in reference if you were in your 20s or in your late 30s or whatever. So that is really where you want to start. When you hover over, it'll give you a whole script and tell you exactly what is the focus, what is the altitude of awareness, what is necessary in order to focus on right now, so that you can best take advantage of what is needed or necessary in order for you to feel fulfilled and valued in as it is within this life cycle. Then, like Russian dolls, a doll within a doll within a doll within a doll, each year you'll progress through that life cycle, and that year will have an energy or focal point associated to it. So for instance, this is my LifePrint personal performance profile. I use it as a desktop and I check in every single day to make sure that I can take advantage of what energies I'm in terms of the relationship to what's going on in my reality. So as you can see, I'm in the life cycle of personal independence and freedom. And so the driving need right here for me is about freedom. How can I get the variety? How can I experience more freedom in my life in terms of whatever aspects I'm looking at? These are holographic. So whether it's financially, whether it's within my marriage, whether it's within my business, whether it's within my health, all of these things I'm looking at in terms of how can I create more freedom, variety, and adventure within those areas. The more I lean into that, the more I'm going to feel more fulfilled within this current life cycle that I'm in. Then what we have is during that life cycle, we go through different focal points in any given year. So last year is not going to be the same for me as this year. There's going to be a different focal point. So you can see those Russian dolls now, but it's all going to be relevant to my current life cycle. And so you'll see for me as I roll over, this year is about achievement, acknowledgement, and making certain decisions in my life as it leads to my life cycle, which is about more freedom. So what am I going to accomplish? What are the things I need to finalize and finish off this year? And what do I need to make sure that I'm being accountable and responsible to finishing in terms of the relationship to me wanting to experience more fulfillment and freedom at this life cycle? So am I showing up? Am I accomplishing what it is that I said I would in terms of all of those support systems? Then, as you can see that Russian doll getting smaller, as I go through each month, there's another focal point as it relates to those that year and as it relates to that life cycle. So now what I'm looking at is this month, there's a lot of opportunity around, a lot of harmony. What are the things that are going to come up that I need to pay attention to create more harmony and opportunity so that I can ensure that I'm meeting my acknowledgements, my things that I want to achieve this year as I move towards more financial freedom. And we can even take it into the further one, into those little baby dolls, in having a look at each day. And so each day I can have a focal point. Okay, this is the day that I'm in. This is what I need to finish up today. These are the things that I need to look at. And every single piece that we jump over will give us a relationship and a little script to read in terms of what is it that are the things that we need to be focusing on today. The next thing we want to do is we want to be able to have a look and reference to when were our most challenging days, or perhaps we had something come up in our life that was very traumatic. Well, or we've got something that we want to plan in the future. Well, we can come and actually map those dates up here and see in relationship to where I'm going to be on what day. So for instance, on the 28th, I can see I'm going to be having a very different day, and we can start mapping different days and different months and different years to certain meetings or meaningful memories that we want to create in our life.